basa chikoro ikoko padhara vamwe ndivo vayaka vanotitonyora nyika yofa takatarisa ndobvunza how far corruption.
Hello and welcome to Chibhubhubhu, a show highlighting issues on public finance in Zimbabwe. This program is brought to you by ZIMCODD.
Corruption.
Tinokuchingamidzai kuchirongwa chinonzi Chibhubhubhu chaunzwa kwamuri neZIMCODD, chirongwa chinokudzidzisai nezvepublic financial management.
Welcome to the giant National Social Stadium, the home of social and economic justice, the home where accountability is bred and protected. Or is it where it must be preserved and protected, but can it be salvaged? We wait and find out. Now the two teams are emerging from the changing rooms. Tax administration is pitting against Team Vanhu, the populace, Kanakuti Chaunga. Team Vanhu are here only with one aim: to achieve just and equitable tax transparency and accountability in the entire administration of tax.
Pakaipa doko nasi pano apadanwe anonzwa vakomana ve tax admin vari kuratidza kuti vakagwinya sevanhu vakaguta sadza remabhiridha baba. Uko chaunga chine nzara asi regai tione kuti zvinobuda one here, because nyaya ye-social and economic justice inyaya yakakosha doko.
Ndizvo chaizovimbai muzvina pembe nevatevedzeri vake vapinda munharare manje vari kujoga with gusto and aplomb. Zvakadaro nhandare yese yazara manyukunyuku madlavuzani. A tax admin team is lining up as follows: reps from Ministry of Finance, 2 Pali budget, 3 Zimra, that is the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority, Mashefu, non-paying corporates, 2% tax, IMTT, intermediated money transfer tax, 30% withholding tax, price increase Arimoshakare, infamous tax incentive. Akati ndiri muchikwata akwana first 11, and in all red for danger. A team we Vanhu, they are lining up as follows with civic society, independent economists, academia, pressure groups, citizens' voice. Amendment number 20, contract transparency. And away we go here. The referee blows to start the match here.
Pakaipa richirowa zvakanaka ipapo nezvikomana zveministry of finance, vakomana vemarimarika, Zimra ichigatsira, Zimra iri kufamba naro uko macitizens arova reversa jive kuedza kudzivirira njodzi zvikanzi necivil society aiwa tiripo vachitora bhora vonorovera mberi, hanzi bhora mberi bhora pambiri toko.
Bhora mberi indeed, but the ball is safely in tax admin half now. Now they initiate an attack, pushing the ball with purpose. Vari kufamba naro bhora vakomana, vari kufamba zvinyoronyoro vakomana nebhora. Now the ball with the 2% tax, that is nyeke with the ball. Now he pushes the ball to 30% withholding tax. Oh my 30% withholding tax akambenga ari pa 10% before he moved on to 30%. Saka achitoda also ndoti ashika. Oh my, the citizens are on the back foot here. Now there is sorts of cry and pandemonium vimbai.
Munoona dhokuka timu yevanhu apa yatarisana nenyatwa 2% iyi inorwadza dhoku. Imagine kuti pa every transaction munhu ari kubatirwa tax iyoyo nenhamo iri munyika. Pakaipa dhoku. Gore rino ma-citizens achakanga svosve nemuromo. I tell you dhoku, hanzi chiko.
Interesting analogy there. Kukanga svosve nemuromo.
Yeah.
Indeed, I'm with you there. Bhora ratorwa netimu yevanhu. Zvakanaka asi hanzi namuzvina pembe aiwa ngazvimire. Patorwa bhora zvine zichisimba naizvozvo free kick kuvakomana ve-tax administration apo. We see the free kick being given to multinational corporations. Aya ndo madhara ka vanenge vaine mari dzose. Unjust and unsustainable vimbai. You can just see for yourself. There was no free kick there, but the multinational corporations have been given a buy. Kunonzi kukama mukaka wakakora kara.
Shuwa dhoku zvinhu zvinorwadza izvi. These big multinational corporations should at the very least pay tax because they can afford to. Apa tichionawo chikomana amendment number 20 chichinogadzirisa kuti zvivhike free kick yatinongoti pachirungu ka direct free kick. Pamira kushata regai tione kuti zvinobuda one here. Mashefu arimo mudhuze imomo vachita aiwa kadhoku isu hatibhadhari taxi, vari kuda kuzviramba, vari kuda kutozvambura free kick yacho baba.
Yes vimbai hanzi namuzvina pembe handeitione. Tiri kuona mashefu achijoga akajogo. Now tiri kuona mashefu zvikanzi handeitione. It's a go vimbai, it's a go.
Kweche it's a go doko. yanga ingori nguva chete timu yevanhu yakaremerwa doku. The burden is too much. Hapana anga achitarisira kuti mashefu angawanikwa achitiza the responsibility shielding the citizenry nekubhadharawo taxi, but vati hatiite izvozvo. Zvibodzwa zvakamira sei? 1 vakomana vetaxi, 0 2 yevanhu.
The celebrations are wild here, extravagant. They do not care. The score came at the expense of the taxpayer. All they do now is to pop the champagne. You know, the shampopo. After shampopo. Interesting as the team Vanhu takes us away here to try and impose themselves on the game. Now the ball with amendment number 20. You know, Vimbai, I like what this player stands for.
Yeah.
But Anaka that so his fight in the middle of the park is for equitable and fair sharing of the burden of tax.
Yeah.
But he is dispossessed now, obeyed violently by 30% withholding tax. That is Chimbadzo. You know, one thing about 30% withholding tax is before he came onto this team, he was 10%.
Right.
Now he's 30%. Now they call him Chimbadzo.
Right.
Double.
Kwenda uchikura.
Yes, sir. Who launches the ball up the field now? The two price increase. Who beats 1 man, beats 2 men, lays it onto the rushing Zimbra. That is the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority coming here. And it's a goal! It's a goal! My word. Yeah. What a cracker! Ebola emambule.
Good counterplay there, Doko. Maona manje kakuti mutambo uyu kadoko warerekera divi rimwe chete. Tarirai kuti pachinambo chekuti Zimbra inge ichikolekta mataxi zviri fe kumunhu wese. Vari kutobatsira makambani mahombe kuti varambe vachidya chipfudu apa timu yevanhu ichingorova makwati Doko. Hazviitika tongoramba tidya makanda. And like you said, Doko, amendment number 20 is a bold and welcome development from the 2013 constitution. But manjeka ndimesi ari PSG tinongonzwa kuti ariko but chabuda 0-0 dololo baba.
The game now restarts with the team Vanhu trailing by 2-0 here. The half is nearing completion, but you see in defense of team Vanhu, civil society is trying to build. Civil society building from the back and orchestrate from the back as they push the ball to independent economists who are pushing for more progressive tax administration. Now independent economists back to civil society. Team Vanhu is now moving with Augusto. They are moving now and they are saying no to this regressive regime of taxing that is ridiculous to say the least. Now the ball with the academia back to civil society who push citizen pressure groups as they push deep in the opposition half, but their onslaught is to no avail as the ball is repossessed by Mashefu Mbingaudo Zemashuaudo vachifamba narobhora vachinochera pachikomana 2% tax. That is nyege
narobhora mukomana nyege achinyunya gwadi achinyunya wepiri adzoka futi achiri waula. This 2% is dangerous. Hapana nopomnana nyege richinorowa bhora riya richinowira pana tax incentive to multinational cooperation. Zvakaoma Doko. Vanhu vari kungonzi regai henyu kubhadhara taxi zvikonzi zvina pembe ayewa. Chikamu chekutanga chagadzira, chikamu chekutanga chagumira pano, handei kumaranjisi. Zvibodzwa vakomana vetaxi 2 timu yevanhu. Yeah. Doko.
Yeah, Vimbai, this has been a game and a half. And as we head for the breather, you would wonder what the coaches will say to their respective teams, especially the citizens, Vimbai. How do you motivate the poor against the rich?
Yes.
But we wait to find out what transpires in the second half. And you know, I'm just saying, the play, it was more of a ding-dong affair for the citizens. They have no collective voice, they have no unity. But if you see the tax team, it's like they know what they're doing.
Yes.
They know where the money is, and they are going for the money.
Aiwa, timu yevanhu ngaibatane itaura.
Anditika,
yeah.
One voice. As we cross over to the studio, where we have got our DJ in the studio, DJ Yolanda, to take us away before we cross over to the second half. Welcome back to the National Social Stadium. We are here witnessing the tussle for just and equitable tax regime. Our watchword is transparency and accountability in the administration of tax. Now the referee blows to take us away here with the team in all black. That is the tax admin crew. They are indeed casting a black cloud, a black spell on their opponents in all red here.
Muvunzo muombe Doko ndewekuti pane chichachinja here ipapa. Unongoona mega kuti apa ma tax incentive unjust and unsustainable, like we said kwekutanga Doko. But vanhu apaka No one is doing or saying anything about this.
Precisely so, Vimbai. As the regressive tax administration is rearing its ugly head here, increasing the burden on the citizens, the Timi Vanhu, an even playing field is all we so desire.
Manje inobepi doku, inobepi.
As the ball is notched upfield by Zimra, that is the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority. He beats one man who now we are in a no-nonsense mood. Zimra beats another man and they are now collecting tax with no fear or favor. But there is favor. As the few rich elites are going away with all the fouls here, they simply do not care about the tax, and that burden falls on the poor citizenry who are trying to push here with the pressure groups. They are pushing for a share. Now the ball is taken by amendment number 20. That is a fair or square. Who pushes a center and now to cluster of civil society organizations putting for a goal here, but they are dispossessed by the Ministry of Finance, who gives the ball to 2% tax. That is nyege. He beats one man, beats two men, lets it off to Machefu showing off here, or Machefu popping the shampoo here, playing to the gallery here.
Danger chine uturu chipembere doku chaunga chema citizens chakufanira kusumuka chipe manyawi kuchikwata chavo pasina izvozvo. Hapana. Vakomana ve-civil society vachinotora bhora vachiritsvetsa kuvakomana ve-academics, vana muzvinafundo kuzama kutsvaga kuti vanoita seiko, vobva vari rova refu kusvika kuvakomana vezvemari nezveupfumi, ma-independent economics. With advice to come up with a solution for the citizens to come back into the game. Asi vakomana vema-multinational corporations vakati aiwa tiri pano uye hatibhadhari tax zvekumhanya, vachitora vachirova 1-2 ipapo richitorwa na 2% tax. That is nyege.
Nyege controlling the game with a plumb of a general, ravaging the opposition left, right and center. That is nyege, a 2% tax. Now the prices keep increasing there and the citizenry is overloaded. Now the board taken by 30% withholding tax. That is Chimbazo pushes it back to nyege. That is intermediated money transfer tax, IMTT, 2%. Who flicks a through ball for Zimbabwe Revenue Authority here, who pounces on the citizens. Oh my, it's a goal! 3-0 here, Vimbai.
Iri kukwaturwa, iri kurikitwa doku, iri kurohwa, iri kukwapaidzwa. Pakaipa doku. They need to rise up and unite to call out and fight for justice. Parikufa munhu doku. Parliament Budget Office is just playing the silent game. Pavari kufanira kuti vamire nevanhu, vari kutotarisa zvavo parutivi. See no evil, hear no evil. Bhora richitorwa nevakomana ve-finance ministry, vachirisundira kuma-multinationals. Hanzi hatisati tapedza nemi. Vari kutoda kuti kukokota, vari kutoda kutokokota mongo wenyika pasina muripo doku. Vachifamba naro bhora, vachiritsveta pana nyege 2% tax. Achinyunya zvekunyunya zviya, richirohwa homwe kuna 30% tax, achiripa kuna tax incentive. Uyo achiritunga nemusoro, richinowa kumakumbo anyege, achiriregedzera shinda. Kwete waya vumpopo, wasala doku.
4x4, what a cracker there.
Yes.
By the powers that be should intervene and save Timi Vanhu. They have to tighten their laws to protect the people. There is a deafening grumbling in the stands, and the tax administration team are shouting war, my comrades. You can hear that the shout, the cry, war, my comrades. Timi Vanhu now they take the ball away to find a consolation, but in the distance you can almost hear an echo of Simon Chimbeto's song Zuva Raenda. And to them the sun has set. Raenda Zuva. From 4-0 Vimbai, there is no coming back. From 4-0 you are at a point of no return. Timi Vanhu now pushing upfield with civic society asking questions, but Timi Vanhu are not supporting play enough. They have left pockets in the middle of the park. Timi Vanhu now they have left amendment number 20 with no support or protection. He needs protection, Vimbai, because by the way he's playing you can see that he is all alone. The ball is now dispossessed by Zimra, that is the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority, who pushes it the ball to Nyege, Mr. 2% tax, who by far is my man of the match. He's doing wonders. He is shining. He has no opposition. Who's ably led by the Ministry of Finance, who push again to withholding tax, Mr. 30% tax, who dribbles one man and says to go to price increase. Price increase is now pushing forward now. He is on the pro here. He is pro here to the corner flag. He whips in and in swinger and center. Can you find a taker? And he say, oh, he hits the crossbar. And Team Vanhu, they survived by a whisker here.
Korokoro changa chadira doku panga paura wa munhu takuyenda kwa mvura yacheka makumbo baba.
Oh yes, and the referee looks at his watch now. We are nearing the end of this match. You can see the citizens, they are trying. Team Vanhu is trying to push, but it's a sad state of affairs here, everybody. As they want to put one last fight, they are pushing the ball with Civic Society. Civic Society beats one man, two men, he pushes to amendment number 20. Number 20 in the middle of the park tries to lobby the ball forward for pressure groups. Pressure groups pushing the ball for the citizens. They have a ball. The ball is center. Oh, he misses a sitter here. And the referee blows to end the match. It's all over here. This has been a very massive drubbing, a clobbering, if we say to say the least, everybody.
I am tired. I just need to go home. Team Vanhu has just disappointed me. All I want to say is that they must just unite and have one voice, Doku. I am dropping the mic.
Unit of purpose as we cross over to the studios to DJ Yolanda, who's gonna take us into the next segment.
There is nothing for mahala, nekupasa chikoro ikoko badara.